Hi guys, I hope that you're doing well. Just jumping in to do another reading. I just heard the funniest thing. A lot of people probably won't even remember this episode or the show that I'm talking about. Right, somebody's name could be Marsha. I don't know. I just heard Marsha. That's from the Brady Bunch. Maybe somebody has a big family, three girls, three boys, or maybe it's a mixed in family. I don't know. It came through really strong. But anyway, if your name's Marsha, there's something, I guess, going on with you, whether you're upright or not. I don't know. For some people, that may be upright person. For some people, it may not be. But I heard it real strong. It's weird. But anyway, it's kind of chuckled at it. I hope y'all are having a good day and all that kind of stuff. If you are new, look up. Most of the time, my channel is very serious and intense. I look at a lot of crime because personally, I'm dealing with criminals, and so it's like frontline warfare type of energy. We'll talk about anything from demonic entities, ghosts, dry spirits are all the same anyway. I don't know, just war, death, all kinds of stuff can come out on this channel. Controversial topics. I'm not religious, but I could come across real heavy that way. I will rebuke a thing. I feel energy, all that kind of stuff. My channel is going to be pretty intense. I am an open book. I live right on this camera. You know things about me, and I have nothing to hide and nothing to lose and everything to gain, that kind of stuff. And so I want to be personable with people that I am connecting with. That's just who I am. So you don't have to guess with me. Welcome in. If you get mad at me, I guess you get mad at me. Just absolutely know that these aren't my opinions. I'm asking at the hand of the Creator, source of all life. And so you have to take it up with Him. And the things I speak about are things that can be proven, that have stood the test of time. Whether you think it's a truth or not, you're going to have to exercise it for yourself. Work out your own salvation, all that kind of stuff. But I do love the Most High. People call him many different names. He says that he is the I Am. And he is what he's going to be. And he does have many names to describe his attributes. But he tells us his name forever is the YHVH'S. And there's this... I think it's down in the description box. I did a little discussion and show you what his name looks like in the tarot. And it should give you a good, healthy fear of your Creator. And it also should give you some great big comfort to know what that name means for you. All right, let's get in here and see what's going on. Most High, I appreciate you. I'm going to do a spread here. I used to do this spread all the time. I just feel led to. Marsha. I just heard it again. I don't know who you are, why that's coming through, or maybe just the energy of somebody just thinks everything just about them all time, whether that's true or not for you or not, if that's your name or not. I don't know. I'm just hearing it. This root section of cards will hit every position. It is energy that is stuck with the topic of what the Most High God wants to bring out. Most High, just come on in here and just begin to speak and just help whoever needs to hear whatever get something from this message. So the Queen of Cups, the Wheel, and the Fool out here. So there's hidden language inside the tarot, and I'll just read it from all kinds of just different ways of looking at stuff. The T and the Y is out here. Somebody's name could be Ty or Tyler or something like that. Could be out here. Don't have to be. The Wheel is something's changing, and there is a new beginning out here, and there is timing to it. Also, when the Fool comes out, this could be something that's being signed or was signed, or somebody could have altered or changed something that has been signed out here, and what we're going to talk about. Queen of Cups, very caring, loving, gentle, kind, intuitive, sweet individual. She also can represent like a caregiver, a nurse, or something like that, or just somebody very nurturing is out here. It also will show us the opposite side of somebody as well. The Wheel goes both directions, and so her energy in the negative is a big fat crybaby, cry all the time, will manipulate through my tears, and something's been done foolish, and so somebody did sign or go somewhere with travel or exaggerate about nonsense, then something's been manipulated in some way, shape, or form. But this shows us, and somebody's tied into something just with that word energetically being here, but this shows us something's changing. There's a new beginning, and for some people it could be a real big whirlwind. For somebody, the mottos is I know and I perceive, and there's been backstabbing stuff here with the Ten of Swords in the past position here, a betrayal, the Moon, secrets in the past. This could be your mother, something's happened with your mother or a sibling out here with the Moon. Your home comes out here. And then the Six of Pentacles. If somebody did sign something, somebody's also, something legal is out here then to it. And there's hands down here. We had bribery and stuff that's come out, or somebody's, it's something brutally has just been done out here in a backstabbing way with the Ten of Swords that's been secretive, and it still could possibly be secretive. Somebody could just perceive and know in their intuition about this past issue. I am looking at past, present, what people, you and other people know will be at the top of the mind space, and then the next 24 hours and what the Most High is saying that's going to go on with this energy. Two of Pentacles in the now. There are decisions being made in the now. And the Two of Swords in the now, and a burden. So the Ten of Wands is still there is a cycle being ended. That's a heavy cycle. You've got two tens out here, and the 10th high arcana is also out here. And there's definitely something ending and beginning. So right now, somebody could be very confused, going back and forth, trying to get their balance, especially with the Wheel here, because of whatever has, obviously something's been foolish out here. It's very emotional on somebody. Look, folks, I got to tell you, when this card comes out, a lot of times you could be dealing with the blind. I don't know. But if you turn a blind eye to something that you absolutely know, and your intuition's going off on your knower, and you perceive something, because the mottos are out here. God is showing somebody knows and perceives of something with this Queen of Cups energy. It shows us both sides of something that's gone on. Somebody's in the right, somebody's in the wrong, because there's something backstabbing, secretive, and deceptive that's taking place out here with this connection. And somebody's going back and forth right now to make a decision. And it's a burden. And you turn your eyes to that, you're going to pay a heavy price for whatever this means for you. Because the Wheel is about karma. You reap what you sow. What comes around goes around. And it will be locked in for a cycle. And the Fool also returns. And so you're dealing with the Fool. They can't help getting back into some... The word vomit came out this morning. And God, that's why in the Fool card we always see a dog. Because God Almighty says that a fool is like a dog, and it's also compared to a pig. Something filthy, dirty going on. But God says that a fool has to return. They'll return to eat the vomit like a dog, because they're caught up in a folly because of what this deception was back here. So somebody's got something going on, and if you get entangled with this again, and don't come clean about whatever this is, and we're going to find out the rest of the story. It's got a big karmic reaping, sowing, cause and effect. You're locked in for a big, not only just a cycle, but a whole world cycle starts with the Fool. It'll be a huge, long, lasting cycle. If you think about how the deck is made up, you go through all the swords, all the pentacles, all the fire, passion, all the watery stuff. So if you're an overcomer and God's wanting you to take a leap of faith and do something for upright purposes, and it's ending and put something positive for you, then great. Then something's going to be positive for you to take this leap of faith. Then there's a clean slate out here. But those people who are sitting here with the Two of Swords, which can represent, I'm pretending. I'm not going to make a decision. I'm just going to pretend and close my eyes and act like I don't know nothing. I didn't see nothing, don't hear nothing. You're in trouble. Secret physical exchanging right now, or somebody's trying to go back and forth, trying to decide if you want to do this thing. It's a burden. or it's going to set you free, and depending on who you are, what your motives are about. The will is about motives. It's known at the top of the mind space that there's fighting going on because something has been deceptive back here for collective energy. It's been backstabbing. And there's hands out here with something legal around. We had perjury come out today, so the scales are out here. Anyway, whatever, do whatever you want. There's competition to something, or jealousy, or whatever the strife is for you. It's all, yeah, there is strife out here. It's also known there's some type of a defeat, or something will be defeated, or somebody's going to have to take a defeat if they do make a decision. Depends on your pride at that point. It's also known about the Emperor. So some type of headship, boss, your father, a male relative. He does represent war. There is something about a victory and a defeat, because 6 wands would appear here. And then it would be known some type of victory or a defeat on something. If you're just going to be the bigger person and defeat the conflict, then you're the winner every time. Because you would understand what this will represents and what a fool represents in a situation. But there's some type of a situation where somebody has to come at an angle of love for something to be positive with that will to be here. So if there has been something that has been signed, there's a combination out here that could go to something being saturated with ink, and so that just gives us a confirmation something has been signed. It could have been a vehicle. Somebody could have signed off on something like this about protection, so like insurance situations, an actual buying of a vehicle could have been here, or some type of travel attached to money. People form places with the will here, but something has been wrong with it. There was something secretive about it, deceptive. And God showed today that that letter came out with an alteration to it, and somebody did do something out here. It's right now, somebody knows that. It's a burden on somebody in the mix of this fighting going on. Anyway, in the next 24 hours, work matters. That's a boss figure. Then that's a boss figure. If you look here, there's a little rat watching this person work. A rat and mice takes us to thievery, lies, cheating. So whatever that is at work. There's secret physical exchanging right now about this. Either going to work on something for upright purposes or not, but I feel like you got a snake in the grass somewhere, because this energy up here with that 5 of Swords says, I will one-up you. If you win, it's not over until I win, because my pride and ego is so out the wazoo that I can't take it, especially if somebody sets up in a position here. There'd be stubbornness and rebellion really big here. It's known about. It's off the mind space. So whatever this is, you've got something going on with your coworker or your boss or whatever this is, it's affecting it, or something going on, it's just affecting your home. With head household energy out here, there's conflict. But this card says, I'm going to one-up you. It's not over until I win. And you got a narcissistic energy then here with that. Because the Fool is here. Very detached energy with the Fool. 10 of Cups. Your home is here. So you're either going to get an emotional fulfillment. You will if you do what's right. And then there's the King of Wands. And he and the King of Pentacles came out today. And again, always, if you're up, you're up. If you're not, you're not. And always on my channel, I don't care what signs come out. Could be a fire sign. For some people, it is going to just be a fire sign, but that doesn't mean that you're in the energy that is in the negative side of it either. So always remember that everybody has some type of passion. There's obviously known passion out here is going on around something. So if you're upright, you're upright. It will show all day long. If you're not, you're not. And so there's an apology here. Is it truthful? Because I don't like the Page of Cups in the deck, because a fish comes out of the cup, and fish stink, and they're quick and slippery, and somebody fishing for information somewhere attached to something around a situation as well with this matter on this conflict. This can be seduction. if this is the other man as well, then something like that's going on at work. It's been picked up real heavy the last couple of weeks, and somebody is married out here. And actually, it did say today in wording married, and we had IT workers that came out today, and somebody was married. And somebody's done something on the job, I guess. So in the very near future, either somebody's saying I'm sorry, or the fool's coming back because they're greedy or they're stubborn or something with the Four of Pentacles. And or somebody could be losing their job, or they're coming back because of a job situation. But you've got something coming out with the truth out here. And the Ten of Pentacles. And if you look at this Ten of Pentacles, there's rats inside this money. Somebody's a thief here. There's been deception here. It's backstabbing. You got a couple of hands out here on something going on. Let's look at more information that's known about on the top of the minds. The Tower is here underneath that. This is an eyewitness to something as well, or somebody secretly sees something, knows something, with the Death card underneath that. And then the Hangman is there, which is, in this deck, it shows somebody on chains. And it can, if this is legal for some people, there's prison out here. It can be a prison card, but something is, that goes back to poisons with that house. So somebody would be poisonous out here. They're secretive. There's secret sex, money, things on property going on with this house. FBI, legal stuff is here in this reading. But there's paradigm shift coming, depending on what you do with this little communication. If this is a vomit eater coming back, then they're trying to do something with manipulation, if that's in the negative of that energy. Show me more on what's known about this Emperor and this fight, this conflict. The mice, they're all over. They're coming out 2 decks. Okay. It's known somebody's a thief, a liar, a cheat. It's known somebody's got anxiety about something as well. There's at least 3 rats here, and 3 rats would appear here, because those 2 rats are here. In this picture, the 3rd rat is showing here at work, looking at somebody's work or what somebody's doing, and it's up here with the boss. So it's repeating itself in just a different way, just to confirm something. It's known about this, known about these 3 rats. So there's death here as well. So for some people, you're losing your job if you're thieving, because this stuff is what's known by people. Or it's now been discovered, because there's been a mystery back here with the moon. It would be known that somebody's also, if you have your head on straight, because it's clear, the truth is out, showing here. And a chain's going to be broken. This chain's down here. It would be known somebody's sitting here saying, I'm going to pretend I'm not going to answer any questions. Well, I guarantee people have the Holy Spirit inside of them. With that dove being there, you can't pull one over on people who want to be truthful. You'd be acting all some type of a stupid way. You can't pull one over on people who are in the truth. That's ridiculous. So it's known about the thievery, the lies, the cheating, and stuff like that with that Emperor and that strife going on. What else? Show me this communication coming in the next 24 hours, please. Pull this down for you all a little bit more. Apologize. Show me the communication. So fishies. The fish gonna come out the cup. It is about money. This is a finance card. So for some of you all, somebody may be wanting to go overindulge with you. It can be an overindulging card. The wheel can go to excess of things as well. You just need to be careful with that. Everything in moderation, all that kind of stuff, whatever this is about for you. I don't know what your lifestyle is, but it's showing something out here. And if somebody, there's death out here. For those people dealing with really crazy people, and like I said, this is poison. Rat poison would be out here, because the 12th house goes back to that. There's death out here attached to some stuff. If you're dealing with somebody that freaking crazy, I don't care. It ain't over until I say it's over. And something's been so horrific. If somebody died back here, that 10 of Swords was something that's been a mystery. Somebody could have drank something that had poisoning in it as well. That ain't going to be for everybody. But that energy is here, and I'll never take away from it. And it's showing up out here. And there's rats everywhere. The only way to get rid of rats is through poisoning, right? So something like that, or somebody's got investigative stuff out here trying to get somebody to take the cheese. But there is greed. There's a bunch of money around some stuff. 10 Pentacles alone is large sums of money and secrets around it. Yet, we've got knowledge out here. And the truth is out here. If y'all got hidden enemies, be careful with this. So groups or public places or things like that is out here. Or it's known about a public fight that's taken place out here. In something backstabbing. Or at least somebody knows about that. Show me these decisions here. Let me take from this deck. Sorry about this deck. These decks are very, very old. Just is what it is. Because somebody right now is going back and forth with that Two of Pentacles. Either to exchange something or to make a decision to sit here and pretend. And they got to, it's known somebody's got lies then coming. That's very fishy. Show me the two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, these decisions, please. Gonna change some stuff out here. So somebody got waiting. It's coming out crossing because there's something to do with timing here. This is a waiting card, but it's also a jealousy card, which is known about with the Five of Wands at the top of the mind space. So somebody's already given this, hey, I'll give you some gifting here or something. It's still showing us it was done in secret. It's a backstabbing betrayal. And somebody's sitting here either being told to shut your mouth and pretend, or somebody's sitting here saying, I know about it, and should I say something and let this truth out? There's something to it. But there's waiting and jealousy to these decisions is what it's showing us at the bottom of the deck. A thief, a liar, and a cheat. They're all over the place. The mice is out here. If somebody's trying to get you to steal something, why would you do that? I mean, obviously it's right here with fishy communication. This could be somebody right out of your own household as well. Maybe you work with somebody from your home. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, you have a family-owned business. Something is out here. Your home is out here when the Ten of Cups comes out here. Very watery. The Ten of Cups, the fish is a water card. And then the Page of Cups. So something's going to be very emotional about this and very passionate. Water and fire make steam. And you're going to have to get grounded. But there is thievery out here. And seductive type of energy. Whether there's sex attached to it. The devil's trying to tempt somebody into doing something out here. Bad ordeal. But you do whatever you want, man. But there is a swindler. God had me write on this card that he says they're caught. It is known. It's known about the top of my space of it. It's right here. The truth is out about this nonsense. If you don't think somebody don't, I mean, if you don't think it's known, it's known. Whether you're doing it, your job, or whoever you paid off secretly to shut their mouth or to say something or whatever they signed or did, people know about it. But there's a group up here that knows about it. Obviously, the people involved in it, there's at least 3 rats involved in the situation. Somebody's going to lose their job. Show me more in the outcome here. So, somebody's waiting on these decisions to either put the judgment because of what you know and you fired, or somebody's say, hey, do something for me on your job. I still see you getting freaking fired because it's got karmic activity attached to the nonsense. Why would you throw your career away? I don't know. But anyway, people do it. 5 seconds of pleasure is going to get you years of hell. You're just at the beginning stages of something going on. Somebody could also be using a teenager right here. It's, for some of you all, if you got some cheating that's known about at work, the timing goes to a pregnancy. Somebody's in their first trimester, and this is a pregnancy announcement. Can be a pregnancy announcement card, and the other man's here at work. And oh my God, talk about emotion. And all the aces can go to a conception. And if it was because, obviously something sexual would be around that. And it was done by a bribe. I guess you're going to have to eat what's taking place. And somebody's married out here. It's also foretelling there'll be a pregnancy come out of something. So, you know, get ready for child support and whatever all that's going to be for you. This is open up to me card. Don't do it if that's in deception. Travel, go somewhere with me, something like that. This can be, hey, let's have a harmonious change. Let's go somewhere. Let's do something. This is a defeating situation that does not have no hope in any kind of deception to it, folks. Most High pick through my hands. One set. This past energy, time's up on it. A scam is out here going to be caught. Okay, well, it's right here, secretly being exchanged, or somebody's already, hey, here's the money to do something out here. It's got a consequence to it, folks. Jeez. People are dumb. Flowers. Okay, will somebody like to give you flowers to, hey, baby, whatever. Somebody could have a flower name attached to something as well. A school connection is out here attached to something going on. You need to stay in peace because something's dangerous going on. Yes, it's dangerous. Anything that's not in the truth is dangerous. You're dealing with somebody who does not care about truth. They're deceptive. They're backstabbing. They're waiting on somebody to be blind and be perverted, is what God's saying. The Most High tells us that a wicked person will pull a bribe out of his bosom to pervert the way. And it states that it'll blind you. It's right here. And so if you haven't made this decision, you better run because it's dangerous out here. Jealousy is as strong as death, is what God says. We just seen 2 death cards out here. This is dangerous on somebody because your soul's at stake for somebody. But you do whatever you want. You have free will. There's a blonde-haired person out here being called out, whether you're upright or not, or you're being targeted. I don't know. A Democrat abused power. We have the radio. We have the senator and an imposter, and your in-laws are out here in some type of stupid, unhealthy attachment. And then it stops right there. And at the bottom of the deck, a narcissist. You can't talk to a narcissist. This fool is out here. Again, it ain't over until I say it's over, and then I'm satisfied. And then I'm going to accuse you when I win of something and rub it in your face. And you deal with the nutcase. You're dealing with somebody who's all puffed up, full of themselves. They don't care what they're doing, pay anybody and everything off. There's abused power going on out here. It's known about that piece of nutcase in the negative of that energy. Okay? I mean, we have a senator out here. We had the governor come out this morning, and so we got the president out here attached to something. So Democrat energy, whoever's who, we have government out here. It's dangerous around somebody. God did say there was upright enforcement somewhere, and so regardless if you got dirty ones out here or not, they're going to go to jail for something. But something is poisonous out here going on. And the matter is known because God brought it out in wording today that the matter was known and there was leadership that was taking care of some stuff. So let us pray for the people got to get up in here, even if they got to be sneaky in a disguise for upright purposes, to manipulate something for upright purposes, to come out and to get some people bent. Because God is saying, YHVH's says that he is not going to endorse something with his name on it on this table unless he's prophesying it. It's the matter's known about this thieving. Now we got people up in here fixing to bend somebody and do some stuff with it. And YHVH says it's caught. So this is strategizing when it comes out. The letter DH together or the TH together could be prevalent, but the DH, TH, you push them together, the phonics of death is here. It's something dangerous out here. This is calculating things and strategizing. It's a little enchantment. It's right here. It's coming in the future. The letter O. This is assets. It's all out here. It's just money. It's a money rune. It's also a favor rune for people who are going to stand in the truth. Because even though God's saying, you just need to stay calm because something's dangerous going on, he is showing, this is his first letter of his name. The Yod is his arm of authority. He could have bring it out here on somebody. That's a freaking fool. Nobody can stand against God Almighty. I don't care how much of a fool is out here. God can take care of a freaking fool. Okay? So there is some type of positive energy that will come out here, and then somebody else fixing to get a whirlwind. They're probably going to totally have a meltdown on something. So Marsha, I guess today's your day. Whoever's just in that type of energy there. Okay? It says to let the wicked forsake his ways. You have a choice right here, right now. If you've already been approached to do something, maybe a dirty leadership has done something, there's a maladministration around you, and you need to forsake this, and it's known about something out here with that. And you need to be a whistleblower. We don't want people like that in our earth realm. God says when an evil work is done and somebody does not put a judgment on it, then it's totally set inside of people's heart to go do wickedness. And then it just breeds maggots. Somebody shouldn't have done what they did. They think they can get up in here and be some type of freaking fool. And all they're going to do is bring more havoc and breed more maggots and more danger around people's lives. So I would encourage people to get up and do the truth, because it's going to pay off for you. You'll break this freaking chain because the truth sets you free. And God is giving you his word and saying to let the wicked forsake his way and the unrighteous man his thoughts. And let him return unto Jehovah, and he will have mercy upon him. And to our God, let him return to our God, for he will abundantly pardon you. And some people need some, if some people feel like I got to do this because I'm guilty, God's saying something will happen for you here with him. He'll abundantly pardon you, but you got to do the truth. As pressuring as that is, why would you want to show up like some dirty, filthy rat and some type of stupid nonsense and have shame at the end of something? Even if you lose your credibility, God's giving you a chance to rebuild and then give you a testimony to stand up here big and strong, to let people look at you like, wow, if this person can do it, so can I. And be a leader for upright purposes, folks. Otherwise, you just low down scoundrels. But something's coming here with some communication. And you're just at the beginning stages, whether it's a pregnancy or not. Everybody's just at the beginning stages. It's showing right here. A new cycle is going on. And so what people do with that, you're either going to get favor or a whirlwind with it. It's point blank what's out here. So we also have the letter. So the D is out here twice because it can be pulled out here twice. The T is out. The D and the T. The DHTH came out. So those letters are pretty prevalent. The Y, some of them could be Dorothy out here. The DTH, the O also came out. So the name Dorothy, really big, could be pulled out here. The letter K, Katie, could be out here. Kathy could be out here. The Y is also out here. What other letters come out? I think those are all the T, the Y. T connection's really big out here in this reading. Yeah. The D and the K. Yep, those are all. All right, folks. Well, this is what come out. Until next time, shalom. I hope you choose correctly.